Hi guys, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do another boring job. This one on a, must be 69 to 71 CT-1 Yamaha. It's the non-reed valve, so piston port inducted one. Measures at standard right now. So the owner thinks it'll go to 25 or 0.25, which is 10 thousandths. We're gonna look and see what we think, and kind of go from there. So let me get you kind of overhead. The new camera I can't get overhead, but it's kind of that way. You can see quite a bit. So it's high, but it's not on my overhead bracket. So let's see what we got here. Thanks guys, don't forget to thumbs up. This thing looks pretty good, really. I don't think it's got a lot of wear. He sent the standard piston with it. And that's pretty tight, really, and he sent the first over piston. Well, I don't know. Maybe. It's got a little ding right here on the top. I don't think that'll affect anything. And seems like I noticed, oh yeah. Boy, it's difficult with this thing. Let me get you down here a little closer and I'll try to get a regular flashlight. All right. There's a little, right there at the bottom of the exhaust port. Maybe I can get it from here. Yeah, right about there. That catches pretty good, so I'm not sure whether that'll clean up, but it doesn't have to. We'll just have to kind of look and see where everything is there. Yeah, I think we can do that. I'm measuring. Let's see. This is a standard bore. Standard bore on the 175 is 66 millimeter, or 2.598, and man, we're at 6598 at the bottom, 6602 at the top. And I'm really, around the exhaust port, I'm just within 2 thousandths of that. So I think it'll do it. We'll sure give it a whirl. Let's go get it set up. We're going to accept that. I'll get the test indicator in here and just get her down to the gnat's butt. Yeah, I went through with just, you know, like a thousandths or 2,000ths to see what the pattern was going to be. And this is my second time through with another 2,000ths. It's kind of hard to tell what you're taking the first time. I'd have to say it's 2. I just don't know whether 10,000ths is going to clean it or not. Okay, we're looking pretty close here. It's got a little, let's see here. Okay, we've got kind of a little bare spot right there that hadn't hit yet. And right around here, around the transfers and the intake. But below it, you can see that it's cutting down here. So it's really, I think, pretty straight in line with the bore. It's just that we've got the wear over here. Let's take another couple thou, see if most of that clears up. I'll give it a couple more thou and see what it does. Right there. Like we're picking up more of it over in this area here. Just this little spot at the top looks kind of a weird wear area. Just did another 2/1000. Looks like it's getting ready to, it's taking that out. And I've got a feeling that's going to clean it, just about clean that up. I've got some kind of maybe rust or staining or something over here. We'll take a look at it next time we pull the cylinder down and see what it's doing. But I think most of that's going to clean up. I think you can see that what I'm referring to is the staining. Right behind it on the back wall there. Back in there. Probably a little bit of rust. Okay, you can still see this. You know, I can't feel it. So I bet it is probably rust or something, but it may come out. There's just a little bit left over here. Actually just right here at the top, but that's not a big deal. We've got a couple other little spots there. Not sure what all that is about, but I don't think it'll matter. But other than that, we're pretty clean already. So, and we can still take a couple thousandths, I think, and maybe that'll clean that up. I don't know. Just sometimes they have that, I just call it staining. It almost looks like my fingernail removes it a little bit. Well, let's take another couple thou, I think. Let me do some measuring first. Just going to knock this kind of sharp edge off up here. As we're just about to the pin, the top of the pin there. So we just about got her cleaned up. Well, we're at 2.604. That's what I'm getting. Do her again, and that's about right. It should be 2.608 for that. Yeah, I got just a little bit less than 3.5. So let me get another reading here. Measure point on the piston is 3/8 from the bottom of the piston. Yeah, it's right at 8, 2.608. And then we've got almost 2 thousandths clearance. So I think we're going to make it. Yes, I took that out up here. Looks like it might take a little bit of that out on the back there. It just goes right through it, but it really doesn't take it off. I don't think it's going to affect anything. I think this is the last cut. I don't think we can take another one. This should take us out to about 2.606. So whatever is going to come out needs to come out on this trip through. Okay, I think we're going to stop right there. I'm getting, yeah, 2.606. So we need 0.608. So I got 2 thousandths and then about 1.5 thousandths clearance. So I think we'll hone the rest of it. Just makes more sense. So we got about 3.5 thousandths to take out. Yeah, I just don't know what this is up here. It's that discoloration. You know, you can't feel it, so I'm assuming it's probably some rust, maybe some pitting there, I don't know. Maybe it'll come out with the hone, but everything else is cleaned up. And looks good, so we'll get to the hone next. We were at 1.9. Should be good. Double check it here. One nine. One nine. Should be good. Okay guys, thank you very much. Don't forget to thumbs up. Pretty happy with this. Just the little staining that I just couldn't seem to get it to come out. I think you can see it there. And I can't feel it with my nail. It's probably, there was probably some rust there. Just corrosion, probably just into the cast iron a little bit. I can't feel it, but that doesn't mean anything. I just don't think that there's going to be an issue with that. That's the only thing we ended up with. We're at 1 9/10,000ths on our clearance. And we just went through, or I just checked the rings. You know, I think it's just the way it is with this stuff. They call for 6 to 14 thousandths, and you know, they're always a little wider than that. And there again, I think the manufacturer's trying to take some of the error out when people put them together, so they just want to make sure you're not going to tear them up. So we're a little bit bigger than that, but that's just the way they always are. You know, once those are staggered in their points, they're going to seal. And they also send the expanders out with it, and these are both the same. Some of them are built different, so you put them in differently, but these are both the same, so they'll install under each one the same. Okay, so really the only thing I've got left is I need to chamfer the ports and then do a full cleanup on it. And you know, this the ports, working over the ports is no different this time as any other time. I'll go through a little bit of it, and you can, hopefully you can see that. Let me get you down here a little bit. Could be that's a better view of the interior. I don't know whether that really helps you or not. I just never know until I edit how this is going to look in person or on the screen. That seems a little better as far as the light. It's not so blinding. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is just get in here and I'm using a diamond burr. You don't want to use a carbide. Chamfer the top a little bit. Make sure there's no sharpness there. And the same here. We'll hit this . That's more for your protection than anything. And I'll just hit that a little bit right there where it slides in. Okay. Okay, got this highlighted here, and we're just going to take our soap and water and a 400 grit sandpaper, wet and dry, and we'll just check the flatness. Looks like we've got a little bit to work on there, but all in all, it's pretty flat. It's pretty uniform, but I think we can get most of that out. We'll just work at it a little bit. It would certainly seal okay with a gasket. Just let the weight of the cylinder or the head, whatever you're trying to check, just use that. Don't press down on it. Yeah, I think most of that's going to come out. I'll work on this a little bit. Okay, we're going to just do a light honing. I do this to catch the sides of the ports to chamfer them, because I don't do the sides with the Fordham grinder. And it's just a quick little deal. Don't spend a lot of time at it. One way, then back the other way. Now, good cleaning again. From here, it'll go into the ultrasonic cleaner. And then, of course, when you put it back together, make sure you use some automatic transmission fluid on a white paper towel so you can verify that it's clean before you put it together. Okay guys, there we go. All finished up. That's aggravating that wouldn't clean up, but that's I think it's just where it was rusty and it kind of etched into the metal there. I don't believe it's going to hurt a thing. Probably after it runs for a little bit, you won't even see it. Okay. So one thing you want to do on these is to make sure that your oil port is clear. And I'll just take some compressed air and we'll just shoot some of that in there, and I can feel that. So we're good. And all the threads look good, the intake, exhaust threads, everything looks good on it. So we're going to pack this up and send it home. Okay guys, there you have it. Boring and honing to the first oversize on a piston port CT-1 Yamaha Enduro. Those are 69 to 71. I was kind of unhappy that I wasn't able to clean that little I think it's just a rust patch. It doesn't look rusty, it looks like that's probably where some rust was, and it just kind of etched into the cylinder there. Wasn't quite able to clean that up. But it's not going to matter one iota. It'll run just fine. An hour running time, you pull that down, you won't even tell it probably. So that one's good to go. I have a couple more coming up pretty soon. I probably won't show both. I may show one of them. Getting ready to do the RM250 Suzuki. I've got it back here on the rack. I'd like to get the engine finished up. You know, the lower end's already built up, and we've just got to complete the top end, put it together, put it in the frame. Anyhow, hey, thanks for going along on the ride. See you next video.